What am I doing here?
Yeah, I'm a robot. I guess you weren't around CG when I was the robot. Yeah, I'm a robot. I guess you weren't around CG when I was the robot. Oh man, I don't know why I came on here. If I were in Mexico right now, I would strangle you. Just a little racist. But you're Mexican. Bring me Ethan and John. Bring them to me now. Fun. Funds. 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 No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. Yes.
No.
No, don't do that.
You're in quite a pickle, aren't you, Ethan?
Do that laugh again.
I can't. I mean, it was something else. He's like, "You're in quite the pickle, aren't you, Ethan?"
Well, I guess you weren't around CG when I was a robot.
Oh, I wasn't around CG, but after they kick you, I lose interest in you.
Funds. 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 Nasser, you fear John Delarose? He's a cuck. That's sick. I know what you meant. Oh my goodness. Let's play another one. Funds.
There's active malicious spreading of lies.
Funds.
The Crown will be handling missions. Inspire will Justify HD and present me as a child predator. I interacted with a 14-year-old fan, sir. I took money from the campaign to pay for them, that I abuse animals.
Like Mike and Edwin. And Edwin. Like Mike.
In fact, you are gleefully graining your hands like some sort of Machiavellian supervillain at the idea that you may be able to run a defamation campaign on me. Like Mike and Edwin.
And Edwin. Like Mike.
So I should be a piece of shit that lies on the ground and just repeatedly gets kicked and is silent about it. I'm a victim. Themes and sin. Yeah, read it again. I know you're a big brain. Yeah. No, you pretend. You haven't even fucking idiot. You haven't even asked. Funds. Who wants to be saved by a woman? Women don't even want to be saved by women. Who wants to be saved by a woman? Women don't even want to be saved by women. You are a piece of human trash. Like Mike and Edwin. Like Mike. But I know who you are. You are a piece of human trash. Go fucking go. Like Mike
And Edwin.
Like Mike. DM.
So, why did you give Mike permission to draw your Bigfoot Bill in his newest Monster Hunt comics?
I love helping my guy, who's a fellow Christian. I've told him, burn every bridge you got, and if everything goes wrong, just fall back on your video game money. I mean, it's a simple plan that I've stuck to, and I don't know why he won't do it.
Yes.
What the hell? That's just weird.
Yes.
You're the last person I want to talk about this movie with.
Oh, why? Because you don't want to get in your pajamas with me, Nasser?
That's sick.
Yes.
Mike, dance with your wife some more. Why you're like to me? You're like that clown with the red rooster, Mitch pencil neck Breitweiser. Why did he get a pretty wife? Why do you get a pretty wife? Where's my pretty wife?
And I go in there, and Mike is sitting there, leaned back in his chair with sunglasses on, and he goes,
You're in quite a pickle, aren't you, Ethan?
Do that laugh again. That's
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I mean, it was something else. He's like, "You're in quite the pickle, aren't you, Ethan?"
Yes. Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
No, don't
Okay.
do that.
Oh, yes.
Liam Gray says, Doug, do you denounce Nasser?
No, there's no need to. Nasser does it himself every day.
No, folks, we're going to have a Saturday night slumber party massacre with Nasser.
What are
Yes.
you talking about?
Yes, it's going to be a massacre with Nasser. Saturday night slumber party.
Bring me Ethan and John. Bring them to me now.
I still laugh every time at that. Bring me Ethan and John. And I especially laugh at the you're in quite the pickle, aren't you, Ethan? Welcome, everybody. Afterlife with Nasser, episode 98. We already got 35 people in here for the third Smiller intervention. Smiller, we've held a couple of interventions for him before because he keeps digging and digging and he just won't stop. And I'm going to keep doing these every time he does something stupid until he comes around. So this is the third Smiller intervention. And this is actually going to be the last stream for about a week because I'm going out of town tomorrow. So... yeah, it'll be about
Nasser, I picked up everything that was on your list for when you come over.
What? I'm not going over.
Nasser, I got all your favorite foods that you told me. I got all those costumes that you gave me the link on Amazon for. Yeah, you gave me the Amazon links. Lunga.
Wow.
Near you.
So no introduction, nothing. You just pop me right in.
No,
Just
I'm
like
running this. I'm running this. I saw you in the back, and I'm like, Lunga, could you imagine? Nasser's coming over to see me next week.
I'm not seeing you.
Yeah, so I got all of his lotions that he needs, his jellies and his jams. You know,
I remember the conversation, Nasser. I mean, I swear I heard that this was a done deal. You were okay with that. You were cool.
No, I'm not going to get anywhere near you. I'm going the opposite way. I'm going to Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, Nasser? No.
Oklahoma.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
No.
So you picked the one state that it's included in show tunes. Good job there, Nasser.
Lunga, I got all these DVDs for us to watch when he comes over. We're gonna watch Guys and Dolls with Frank Sinatra. Yes.
You're gross, dude.
And we're gonna watch the Music Man. 76 rusty trombones led the big parade. Isn't that how it goes, Lunga?
All I wanted to do is make fun of Smiller.
Little West Side Stories.
Oh, we can run around with little switchblades, but instead they'll be dildos.
All I wanted to do was make fun of Smiller. How'd I get stuck with you guys?
Yes.
Nasser, I love to see blossoming love. I'm just trying to help.
No, there's nothing like that.
That's all I'm doing. I'm just a facilitator, Nasser. That's all I am. Just
exactly. So Nasser.
I gotta say hi to the chat. I don't know how you got in here. I don't know who gave you the link. All I wanted to do was talk to the chat. I wanted to make fun of Mike, and you just popped in here being gross. But
I do have the list.
You don't have any list. Here's the link to all my books signed. Here's Secret Comics Presents, and here's Lunga's book, Isadora. I think I said it right.
Yes.
Yes, all right. Lunga, if you want to talk about it a little bit, I'm going to share my screen and we'll take a look at it before we make fun of Mike.
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. It's this is issue 2 of Isadora and Emerald Chains, which was my Lovecraftian Dark Heroverse comic. Issue 1 launched last year in August and fulfilled in February. And now we're on to issue 2. For the people, if you're not familiar with Isadora, basically it's... I'm fusing a unique blend of Lovecraftian horror and a superhero genre, something I call Lovecraftian Dark Heroverse. It's a world filled with insanity, fear, terror of the Lovecraft mythos, but also a world where heroes with these eldritch powers can exist as well. I think Silver Surfer meets Cthulhu meets Constantine. That's how I like to describe it. And so it's a continuing story. This issue picks up literally moments after issue 1 ended, and we're picking up the story right there. So yeah, I'm super excited about this story. I'm super excited about this book. I really want to get it out there. It's planned to be a long series. I mean, this is an arc. This one's probably going to be about, I want to say 6 to 8 issues for this arc. But this isn't just a one-shot characters gone. This is a world I'm trying to build out. It's going to be involving her and other characters as well. And who knows? We could have a Lovecraftian Justice League on our hands at one point. Who knows? Something like that. But yeah, so we're releasing this. And the artist I had for issue 1, the page artist Alper Geckel and the colorist Serkan Sarkaya are both back for issue 2. And we have some new people on cover. To do covers for this as well, including people like Vic King, Jay Espin, who did the collector's cards of last episode, and the logo design, is doing the main cover variant A for this book. And we got Mark McKenna of DC and Marvel fame, industry professional for 35 years, did a special cover for the book as well, and those are limited edition covers. That's part of the campaign.
Now,
Cool.
hold on, Lunga. Now, before you get into it's more than just a comic book, what these people are going to receiving, right?
Yes.
Because they can always go into the add-ons, because you had an early bird backer thing where you could get a free Isadora pendant that you can give to a special someone in your life, just like I bought one for Nasser.
Exactly.
Yes. So
I'm
you
gonna
can
throw
go
that away. Stop sending me stuff.
No,
I
Nasser.
didn't give you my address. I don't know how you got it. You're sending me stuff every week at this point.
Nasser, these people in the chat can go and back this book and then go into the add-on sections of Kickstarter and go add on a pendant for only $5 and give it to their significant other, like I'm going to give to you.
Sorry, you make me regret backing it. I backed this yesterday, and you made me.
Well, that
feel
means you're
gross.
gonna have two. You're gonna have 2 pendants. You can use them as earrings. You can
I
put them
didn't
like
buy
here.
the pendant, but I bought the book.
Yeah, but if you bought it in the first 24 hours, Nasser, you get the pendant for free as an early bird special. Yes.
Yeah.
You get the 8x10 Samantha Branch print up and the pendant for free, no matter what tier, if you backed in the first 24 hours. That ended at noon today. But yeah, you get that.
If Sorby sends me his pendant, I'm gonna hang myself with it.
Nasser, that's going to be like our promise rings to each other.
What? No, we don't. No, we don't have rings.
Yes, just wait till you see what I inscribe on the back of mine for you. I'm getting it engraved. I'm going to.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know what it's gonna say.
I'm going to Zales in the mall, and I'm going to have them engrave on it for you, Nasser.
Too nasty.
Yes.
You made me regret showing up to my own streams.
Yes. What's the chat saying?
Let me see. So yeah, Determined Sheepy wants to know what Smiller's done now. We'll get there in a second. QA Boyette says the kumquat tree belongs to God. God planted it for my guest.
Yes.
We got Grom in the chat, Linkovich in the chat, 144 days till Halloween. I'll never hear the end of it. We got Smig Peeg in the chat, got Yucky Gum. Vic King, I don't know why that was a question, says Yono Fui intro?
Yes.
What's the question? Got Guy from Red Bank, got Herboge, Critical Blast. Peggy Suit says my parents' funds.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
That picture.
Funds.
Oh my goodness. Everybody loves Ethan's Smiller impression. I need to cut just that part of the intro and have it as a handy clip.
You know, Nasser, I had to look everywhere for these kumquats. You know, you just put cum on your list. I'm looking for kumquats. I didn't know what you meant.
Wait, what list? What do you mean?
Of everything you wanted for when you come over.
I'm not going there. I'm not
Nasser,
going there.
Who would ever thought Nasser was such a high maintenance person?
No, I'm not.
Tell me about
I'm
it.
going to Oklahoma. I'm not going near you.
Lunga, he gives
Oklahoma.
me a list that's a mile long of stuff. He's like, okay, these are the costumes we need
A
to get.
mile long.
Yes, we're going to be running around the house in our skivvies, making videos. It's going to be great.
Well, I don't even know what costumes you're talking about. I never asked you for costumes.
Well, no, that's a lie, Lunga, because he showed me pictures of your Isadora comic, and he's like, find one like this. You could put me all up in chains, and it's going to be great. Yes.
Oh, my Lord.
Yes. We're going to look like an old Wonder Woman cover, wearing
Oh my
Isadora.
goodness, that's gross.
Yes.
And Dino says, why is Nasser hanging out with low-tier YouTubers? I'm the low-tier YouTuber.
I'm not even a YouTuber. Yes.
Oh my goodness. Kiwi Boyette says Miller is God's chosen comic book creator. God has blessed him with Bitcoin and a DVD library of all of the series. I can't even. Whoever is QA Boyette is hilarious.
Yes. Now I got a question for you, Lunga. If a person hasn't read number 1, because this is the one for number 2, the whole campaign, how can they read number 1? Because the first book was only a limited edition, right?
Right. I'm glad you asked because the first book was limited just to that Kickstarter. There's not going to be any reprints of it. I did it for valuability to make sure those books hold a value down the road should this explode. So yeah, I'm not reprinting those. There's going to be one printing. However, in the campaign there is a metal book cover. It's issue 1 and 2 all in one book for people that haven't backed it or read it before. You could get all this, the first 2 episodes of this series in one book. So, and it's also going to be re-lettered because I wasn't too happy with the lettering in the first one. So I'm fixing that, and it's going to be re-lettered, and we have that option as a special edition metal book cover. Also,
okay, hold on a second. Hold on, Lunga.
Yeah.
So some of these people are cheap bastards in here. They don't have $40 to spend on a double-sized metal cover with all the bells and whistles on it. So I don't have a lot of money because all this stuff I spent on the Nasser's list that he had me get. So
I didn't give you a list.
Shut up, Nasser. So how can I read an issue of number 1 if I back just the book of number 2?
Glad you asked. I was originally, I didn't put it in there, but I'm like, you know what? I was talking to some people and I'm like, you know what? This needs to happen. So I decided to add the PDF for issue 1 and 2. It's going to be available to all tiers. So if you didn't get issue 1 and you can't afford the double-sized issue, you can always get, even if you back the small tier, the $10 tier, you're still going to get the PDF for issue 1 and 2. So you can still read issue 1 that way.
So everybody's going to get a chance to read this from beginning to issue 2, no matter what. No matter what you back, you're going to read the whole story so far, up to date.
Yes, sir. And if you're coming in on those smaller tiers, there's another thing. If you're coming in on those smaller tiers, just a single issue, free shipping, guys. So it's out the door, $10, no shipping cost.
That's great.
That's crazy. How can you do that, Lunga?
I'm a masochist. That's how apparently it's.
Amateur Anth asked the question. I don't know what it means. He says, Soy Rage, who is pitching and who is catching when Nasser comes over? What's that mean?
Oh, we're gonna play some baseball. We're gonna get the wiffle ball and bat out. We're gonna have some fun. So many activities, Nasser.
Yeah, I like baseball, but I mean, I thought there was they might this might have another meaning or something because he put a laughing face.
Yeah, because you said you like to catch. You're the catcher.
Yeah, I do.
All right, yeah, I like to pitch.
Blue Blood 71 says. Blue Blood 71 says, how does Nasser always get into Soy Rage's stream so early? They're my streams. I don't know why everybody says this. It pisses me off.
Yeah, I have to let him on sometimes. He's in the back crying.
Linkovich says, Nasi needs a nap. He cranes. Not my fault. Soy Rage didn't give me my milk.
Oh,
first, what? Whoa! Wait, creamy milk? Is it creamy milk? Nancy?
Never mind.
No, it's warm. No, it's warm milk.
God. Yes. Fallout G says, "Oh, I was gonna read one, Nasser. You son of a bitch."
Oh, which one?
I don't know. Just bring one up. Who cares anymore? Oh, Lunga.
Yes,
this book looks beautiful. But Fallout G says, wasn't Mike working on Shad's graphic novel? Can't remember who said he was working on it, but I know Shad's recent video says he's pretty much done. I don't know who he's talking about. But back Lunga.
Okay. But anyways, yeah, Lunga's book's very affordable. I got the first issue. It was fun. He shipped it quick, and he's going to do the same thing here.
Yeah.
Let me refresh and see if it's
there's another stretch goal. There's actually another stretch goal.
Really? There is?
Yep, new stretch goal. Look, stretch goal number 1.
Look at that. Okay, so who drew this?
George Peter Gastis.
I don't want George's art.
It's
George is wonderful.
Yeah, it's going to be 8x10 pinup. And the funny, I just got off the phone with George right before the stream, actually.
You did?
We were talking, yes, because we were talking about how it'd be nice if I could get it signed. And he offered to get them printed in Canada and send them to me. So guess what, guys? This print is going to be signed and numbered by George.
Look at that. From a
Don't
Canadian.
send me mine. Smart Puppy says, we reviewed Isadora number 1 on well-read reviews. It had a compelling story and an interesting world. I backed this campaign. Look forward to issue 2.
Yeah. Thank you, and make sure you go review it on Amazon or wherever on the back kit,
Yeah, but actually read it before you review it.
I agree with Smug. And the Cameron Scott says, I heard Soy likes to stretch his goals. What does that mean?
Well, speaking of stretching goals, Lunga, would we like to make a special announcement on the stream right now with Nasser?
Oh, yeah. It's all queued up and everything.
Oh, we'll pull it up for him so Nasser can share screen. Look at this, Nasser.
That's disgusting. That's disgusting. Why would you pull this up?
Nasser, this is not the final design.
Yeah, there's another one.
This is the work in progress. this is not the final. So just remember, folks, there's more work to be done on this beautiful creature that you have in front of you right now. But this is a stretch goal, correct, Lunga?
Yes, it is. It is now a stretch goal. If it's in the first, or actually no, if we got to hit 3,500.
Yes.
If we hit 3,500, everybody who backs it is going to get one of these cards. This is actually a card from the first issue 1. We had Isadora card, a Hawkberg card, and a Migo card. So Jay Espin, who made the cards, made this nice little card here with Soy Rage's face on there. And yeah, we're offering this now as a special Soy Radora card. If we hit the goal of 3,500.
So it's only 3,500 now. If we hit the goal, everybody's getting a card.
Or no, sorry, this is 5,000. Yeah,
5,000. Okay,
yeah,
yes,
you 5,000.
5,000.
3,500 is the Gats's print. Sorry, so if we hit 5,000, right?
Horrifying.
No, so I've seen the finished copy of this, folks. You wouldn't believe the additions that he added on this. You might see Nasser. Who knows?
No. Okay.
Yes.
Well, here's the link to Lunga's channel if you guys want to subscribe to him. 54 people in here. Go give him a sub. It's there in the chat. It's also in the description. But we're gonna take a break from this monstrosity on my screen, and we're gonna get to the Smiller stuff. So Smiller, he always does something stupid. I feel like he does it hourly at least. But now that he's blocked me, I only catch wind of this stuff every once in a while. So I saw this a few days ago. I know it's a little bit late, but we had some other stuff we were covering on the channel. And so I thought we would take a look at this because this is Mike with his Ethan derangement syndrome cracked up to like 15. So he says, I got my Starblades in. Looks like someone put their knee on the middle of the package, bent all the way through. Oh, well, looks like you're in quite the pickle, Ethan.
Oh my God. Well,
is he admitting to how he did it? Is he like, someone's knee was on it? I'm not saying it was mine, but someone's.
Well, what does Mike care? He's just going to go burn it anyway in front of his children.
Right. That's my book.
Oh, you know what? See, I don't follow up on all this stuff, guys. I remember the burning of the book in front of a child. That was Miller.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was Smiller.
The one with the kid yelling in the background. No.
Yeah.
I don't blame you for not keeping up with Smiller. Smiller is the worst to keep up with, and it's even worse when you're his friend. Like he blocked me over something stupid, so I don't know if we're friends anymore. No, probably not. But when we were friends, it was so tough watching his channel, following him on Twitter, because he always posts the stupidest stuff, and he always has to backtrack, always has to say, no, that's not what I meant, and he tries to change history. He wants to say things were one way when they weren't. And this is like, and he just keeps doubling down on these stupid takes. So Well Read, I hate Well Read, but he says,
Well Read.
He says, if you don't want it, one of our reviewers is eager to get his copy as soon as possible. At this point, he'll be waiting until late June when the signed copies hopefully go out. And Mike says, I'll have to give it a read first. First glance, it looks like a bunch of Ken and Barbie dolls. Why does he know what those all look like? But zero expression in 90% of the faces, which all look dead on identical. Well, then why'd you buy it? Like, you saw the art on the campaign, so then why are you now like, no, the art's not good? And I'm pretty sure I've heard Mike say that Kyle was a good artist too. And then he commissioned Kyle for art before. Maybe it was just coloring and not actually penciling. But this is the worst take, to look at a book, be familiar with the artist, buy it, and then be like, well, I don't know. They have no expressions. They all look dead on identical. They're like Barbie dolls. Not that I know what Barbie dolls are like.
Nasser is so triggered, folks.
I'm not triggered. I just think he's stupid, and these are the worst.
You're triggered, Nasser. You're triggered.
I'm not triggered.
Yes.
Well, okay. Let's see what you guys think. 1, I'm triggered. 2, no. Let's see what you guys think.
Nasser, again, you're biased on this. Because of your
one.
Yeah, you're biased. You're always.
What?
You're biased. This is your month, Nasser.
No, it's biased.
Yeah, sorry. I think it's pronounced biased.
Say biased. Biased.
Well, you had me buy some ass for you when you come over. Yeah.
Why are you saying these things? I can't even talk about my vacation. I'm going to go visit family, and you're on here talking about, oh, I bought those costumes. I bought your jelly. You just say all these gross things that piss me off. Every time I do a stream, it's like I can't get away from you. Like, you come on here with your degenerate jokes, and it's disgusting me.
I can't wait to meet your parents.
You're not meeting.
It starts to feel to me that Nasser and J. Edgar Hoover have a lot in common. It's okay, Nasser. We understand.
Yes, just let it happen, Nasser. Just let it happen.
We understand.
Mick Hawkener says you sound like a Dollar General EVS right now, Nasser.
Yes, not Dollar General, Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree.
Yes.
The question I have about all this, and I can't believe that after everything that I'm defending EVS here, but it's just like, if a box, he's not responsible for the post office.
No, what is he got a little mail truck? Is he delivering them hands?
Right. Like assuming it wasn't Mike's knee in the box.
Right. I think it was. I think it was Mike's knee. Because I'll tell you this: I've sent out at least 2,000 packages in Gemini mailers, and I've never had one single book arrive damaged that way. Never. Ever. I've even shipped Blu-rays in Gemini mailers, and it never arrived damaged at all. And Mike's here saying like, I forget. I haven't. Where's it? I don't have the exact tweet pulled up. I think we'll see it, but I think he said something like, "Oh, and this is the second time it happened with a package from EVS." I'm willing to believe maybe one guy at the post office or something threw it under a bigger package one time and it got crushed or something. But
it could even be on a mail truck. Have you ever seen how it looks in the back of a mail truck? They literally throw the stuff on the back of a mail truck. It's just packed in there, and a heavier box could have fell on top of it and just
Exactly.
I don't know, but the fact that he's like, well, it looks like a knee, instead of saying, oh, it must have got damaged in the mail, so all the stupid post office, he says it looks like a knee was taken to it.
Yeah, that's weirdly specific, don't you say? Yeah. Well, who would think of a knee? Oh, I know, I know why he said that. I think he was looking at pictures of Vicky on Twitter when he was writing that. Because Vicky has been putting out some saucy little pics lately, Nasser. Have you seen them?
Oh, wait, no, that's not sick.
Yes!
but here's where Mike gets even stupider, because Lombardi here says, just contact Ethan Van Sciver customer service. They are the best. Looks better than how I receive Amazon packages these days. And Mike says, never heard of him. after all Ethan did for you, and you're gonna say, never heard of him. And Sawyer, you make fun of me not getting likes on my tweet. Look at Mike right here getting 3 likes on his burn. Like, this dude Lombardi is just like, yeah, why don't you just ask Ethan for a refund or something for another package, and it gets 11 likes. And
it's not hard. Like, every single, for issue 1, everything I sent out got their fine undamaged, except one person, and those are one person, one of the prints, which was bagged and boarded. I guess the corner got torn somehow, and I probably just packed the Gemini mailer too tight for that one.
Packing it tight, eh?
Packing it tight, yeah. Nasser knows a lot about that. So maybe it might have gotten a little torn. So I just sent them a new print. I mean, it's not that fucking hard. Shit happens with the mail. Everyone knows that. No matter how well you pack it, no matter what you do, mail's the mail, dude. Shit comes arrives damaged. Have you not ever ordered anything from Amazon and have it arrive damaged? I mean, it happens.
I had something arrive damaged from Amazon, and the funny part was, like, the box wasn't damaged. It was a cardboard box, and the book inside of the package was wrapped in plastic, and somehow the cover came back. I ordered 2 mangas. I got the new Junji Ito short story collection called Love Sickness, and then this other one called Parasite. And so they shipped in a nice big box, because Love Sickness was a hardcover, but Parasite softcover. And so it's in this secure box, and somehow it was bent twice. So
Nasser, I am hard pressed to believe you've even seen a box, much less a damaged one, in your lifetime.
Okay. Kato says, I guarantee the mailman knows who both Mike and EVS are. Oh, quit playing. Mike doesn't have a name.
Yeah.
I guarantee they know who EVS is, not Mike. There's a million Mike S. Millers in the world. There are a dime a dozen.
Oh, who's this? Drunk McCocksteiner. What? I don't know. Mikey has bad luck.
Listen. He spent a lot of time on that name. So say it right like it's Moe's Tavern, okay? It's Dunk McCockiner.
Okay. he says Mikey has bad luck with these packages. It's either that or he's full of dog doo-doo. Yes.
Oh man, Earth Mind doesn't like Vicky, but Grom does.
Yes. The chat is torn, folks.
We've learned to each their own. Some people like Vicky, some people don't. But we know Nasser likes Soy Rage.
No, I don't like Soy Rage. He's gross.
Together forever.
We've got 69 people watching. So guys, hit that thumbs up.
69.
What thumbs down? What's so funny about that?
Nothing.
Oh no, I forgot that was your favorite number on the sock campaign. You kept trying to get the 69 backers.
Yeah, and
I asked why it was significant, and you said it was just your favorite number. I tried to guess. I said, "Well, was it because that's when we went to the moon, 1969?" And you said, "No, it's just a fun number."
Yeah, Nasser, 69. We blew right past it.
No, I think I get it. It's because the 6 and the 9 look upside down. They changed to the other one. So is that why you like it?
Keep telling yourself that, Nasser. Okay, back to the chat.
Stop saying okay back to whatever like it's your channel, like it's your stream.
Kick it, Nasser.
You can't kick me. We went over this last time. It's my channel. You have
okay, Lunga. It's just us. All right, here we go. So Lunga,
yes.
Nasser likes to go on and on about these drama things, the people that he was once in circles with. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He used to Lunga, I'm gonna spill some tea right now.
Okay, spill it.
Wait, what?
He lays. Oh, Nasser, get out of here.
Weasel his way back in.
Anything you want to say, you can say to my.
Okay, so he lays his little ratty head on my chest, and he sits and he cries, and he talks about the old days on Google Hangouts when everybody in CG was all friends, and Nasser was making all sorts of money. That Donald
I told you this in confidence.
Oh, I was talking about Donald.
No, but it didn't happen like that. It didn't.
Yes, it did, Nasser. Shut up. So anyway, yes. So Lunga, you are the writer of this, correct?
Yes.
Now, as a writer, are you're in total control of the property, correct? You're not going to be like Donald and take all the money and run from this.
Oh, hey,
you're actually going to pay the people.
Talk about.
Yeah, the artists are paid ahead of time.
Look at that.
Yeah.
So you don't even have to wait for the funds to come in. The artists are already paid.
Typically, yeah.
Oh man, I guess you got deep pockets, huh?
Yep, and I also do drop contracts with them. So
contracts.
Contracts.
Nasser.
They're not that hard to find. A template. Just find a template online.
Yeah, I know. I started doing contracts after the Donald stuff.
Yeah.
A little too late, Nasser.
I know. Yes. And for those who don't know,
my son's in the chat. He's a fan, Nasser.
Oh, I talked to him last night. Yes.
Hashtag free Nasser.
But for the 69 people watching, if you guys don't know, me and Donald did a book called Brutus. Donald stole my writing credit. He stole all the campaign money. He hasn't fulfilled the campaign. And he dragged my name through the mud. He refuses to show me the accounting unless I give him my half of the copyright, which is extortion. He's a criminal. He's a liar. He's a thief. He's a fraud. So if you want to work on a book with him and he's the one in charge of the campaign money, he's guaranteed to steal it from you. He's done it 100% of the time when he's the one that runs a campaign. So
you rolled, Nasser. Jeez. Wow. You got a grudge? I would just say, you do not do stuff like that. You actually fulfill your campaigns. You get your shit out on time. You are actually one of these creators like Lunga down here that has fulfilled books on time and went above and beyond for their customers. Right, Lunga?
Yeah, that's what you gotta do. Like I said, the whole thing about the PDF for issue 1, that was a customer sending me a message saying,
Look at that. You listen to your customers.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Kato says, imagine Mike and EVS streaming together again. I've had them on the channel before streaming together, but Mike is stupid.
Yeah.
so he doesn't want to anymore.
Speaking of stupid.
Read this.
Okay, Blue Blood 71 says, Nasser should really get his own channel. I agree, Blue Blood.
This is my channel.
No, Nasser. Did you know that Mike was streaming with Risey Lee today? That's how far Mike has fallen. Risey Lee was drunk as a skunk, and Mike was on there. He got 2 words in maybe, and he thought, oh, maybe I shouldn't be here. Well, no shit, Smiller. What do you think? What do you think, Lunga?
They're dumb. That's the answer. They're dumb. People are dumb. They do stupid things. They make incorrect assumptions. Like someone in the chat made an incorrect assumption. He's saying I'm anti-Phantom Menace, therefore I'm anti-EVS. No, I'm not anti anything. I just don't like some of the dumb shit some people have said. But as far as me being anti-EVS, Nasser, why don't you play a little video clip that I shared?
I would just leave the ambiguity intact. The fact that none of us agree.
Oh, that's me on the same screen with Ethan, isn't it?
Is YouTube gold, right, Ethan?
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm just saying.
That's what's gonna keep it alive.
Thank you. That's all I wanted to hear. It is YouTube gold, and I applaud you as an entertainer.
All right, thanks, guys. Hey, thanks for letting me come in. I know you didn't invite me, testify did, but thanks. I appreciate
no, you're welcome
No,
anytime,
thanks for
Ethan.
coming on.
Don't tell them that. Don't tell them I invite. No,
that's the only reason why he
saw
gets
it in the
link.
chat.
You said it in the chat. Testify.
Dumbass.
All right, I'll see you later. Nice meeting you, Darth Lunga and Ray. Nice meeting you guys. See you later.
Nice meeting you too.
You know what silly called you too? Yes.
Darth Lunga and Ray. Nice meeting you guys.
Nice meeting you too.
Nice meeting Darth Lunga and Ray. Nice meeting you guys.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Beautiful.
Well, I'm probably going to be demonetized for the Queen music in the background.
No.
So everybody send super chats. Please, guys, we need like $40 more this month to get monetized.
You could just clip that out. You could just clip that out.
No, it's okay. But Yucky Gum says, I can't believe Nasser is still complaining about totally getting ripped off. Jesus. Right. Everybody's so shocked. They're like, why do you keep talking about it? I would love to see any of those people move away from getting screwed over that bad. They wouldn't. Yeah.
Nasser, he ripped you off faster than I'm going to rip your clothes off when you get here.
Wow. I'm not visiting you. Yes. Why do you turn everything so degenerate? All I said was tomorrow I'm going out of town. I'll be gone for a few days. We won't have another stream for another week because that's when I'll be back. And you just had to say something stupid. That's something gross.
Nasser, listen. I just for those of you who don't know, me and Nasser live in the same city. We're not that far away from each other. We're actually pretty close. Nasser did say, "Hey, maybe we should hang out." That's how easy Nasser is, guys. Just.
Oh, he's easy, all right.
No, I didn't say that.
Just bear it in mind. Just bear it in mind.
He's really easy.
QA Boyette says, verily lo, I say unto thee, and God came down and dwelt in the land and said, and I shall hand over the kumquat trees of my Miller's enemies, and their women shall lament and gnash their teeth. Oh my goodness.
Glad he finds it funny.
All right, let me get back to these dumb mic takes, but let's see. Okay, so Pete Callan, I really like this dude. Pete Callan's great. I think he super chatted us like $30 at least last stream. So
yes, Pete's a good guy.
Do your thing, but he says only your copy, it seems.
Yes,
right. That's the only one Mike's knee had access to.
Exactly.
Oh man. Chris says, stop stealing the postman's kumquat. What's so funny about the kumquat thing is like how Ethan recapped it one time when I think it was on my channel too. Ethan said that like Mike was just walking down the street and he just pulled out a bag. Like he just had a bag with him prepared. And he was just like, "Ooh, hey, kumquats!" Like, he pretended to be surprised.
Nasser, this isn't 2 years ago. Live in the now.
Now, Nasser, live in the now.
Live in the now, Nasser. Live in the now. Let's talk about what's going on now. Look at all these people that are just taking Mike to the woodshed. You know, Lunga, you would never treat customers like he does, right?
Oh, of course not. No.
Yes.
No. There's no reason for that. There isn't. I guess there's a lot. Like if customers had an issue with the book, with the delivery, with the this, I would do anything I can to rectify that situation.
Rectum.
Rectify.
Oh, okay.
Rectify.
Yeah.
Stay on track. Sorry, Rich.
Okay. Woo.
Rectify.
Yes. So, Nasser, you would do the same thing as a creator because you've fulfilled many books. You know, if somebody has any type of problem with your books, which I think it's half the people that have backed you always have a problem when they get them. They're like, what's this shit? But anyway, if it was damaged at all, they'd be like, hey, you know, Nasser, I got this damaged. What will you do for me?
Oh, well, I just replace it. I've had to replace books that just never arrived. Sometimes they get lost in the mail. I've only ever had one damaged book because I didn't send it in a Gemini mailer because it was on the first Stardust campaign. We had posters, and so I bought.
Did you send it in a paper bag?
Well, no, we had we had like big posters. Like I forget the dimensions of them, but I bought these big mailers to put it's something like that, yeah. And I bought these big mailers, and so it was just a poster and the book and the big mailers. And one person said, "Hey, my mailman kind of threw it or something, and the book got a little damaged. Can you send me another one?" So I just said, "Sure." And I sent in the Gemini mailer, and it got there, and they had no problems. That was the only time I ever had a damaged book. But yeah, if it ever, if Mike S. Miller ever takes a knee to a book I send you, I'll replace it.
Could you, Nasser? Could you imagine? You've seen Indiana Jones, you two, haven't you? Okay,
yeah, I've seen all three of them.
Do you remember at the end when he's walking through that warehouse? There's all those boxes. Yeah. Could you imagine? There's someplace on this holy green earth that there's a warehouse full of broken, damaged, or just lost Comicsgate books just piled to the ceiling, and people are gonna go, "What are we gonna do with these?"
Right next to the Holy Grail.
Yeah,
and then Mike S. Miller pops out, and it turns out it was just him.
Yeah. He's the Ark of the Covenant. Yeah,
and just pops out of the box.
Hey, so I've read all these so far. So Soy Rage, why don't you read this one from Ghost of Fonzie? And you have to say it like Fonzie too. You'll be
Ghost of Fonzie. Hey, okay. I know the look of that damage. It is exactly what happens to a Gemini mailer and the comic therein when a distinctly heavy kumquat falls upon it. Particularly one of the stolen variety. But how could such a kumquat have come into the package's presence at all? Probably fell out of his pocket, right, Nasser?
Yes. Oh my goodness. Longa, can you read this other one? Larry'sComics.net.
Larry'sComics.net at Larry's Comics, June 3rd, replying to Abacus Mike. It's a lie. Mike threw a hissy fit and shoved his knee into the package in a jealous rage. It was the tape that threw him over the edge.
Oh my God! Now, speaking of tape, I got some things to spill about Lunga's campaign.
Right
now, Isadora 1 was the most expertly fantastic looking package I've ever seen besides Nasser's that has come.
I didn't do anything special in my package.
Well, that has come on me or in the mail. So
what?
Exactly. so Lunga, please tell us what the packaging of your Isadora is going to be like.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot similar to what we did with the first one. I use the Gemini mailers. If you have just the books, there's the Gemini mailers. But even if you didn't have the books, I use the mailer tubes as well for the posters, the big ones. And I put the Gemini mailer and the tube in a box, so it's double packed that way.
But you have special additions to these packagings. Yes, tell us.
I have the as you guys have seen now, Ethan's starting to use that branded tape. I have branded tape that I've been using too. With the Rubicon Comics logo on there. So it comes in the branded tape, and it's around the Gemini mailer. And when you open up the Gemini mailer, there's a Rubicon Comics sticker that holds the two flaps, the two flaps that come down over the books. There's a sticker holding that. There's a little holographic sticker usually in the corner as well.
Holographic?
Yeah. It was on the outside of the Gemini mailer. And there was, when you open up those flaps, or on the flap, sorry, there is a little special brown envelope that's on the front of the little flap there, wax sealed with a thank you card inside of it.
Wax sealed envelopes, folks.
Yeah, I really like that. Like when a few days ago, I mentioned on the stream, because I think you might have been in the chat or something. I mentioned, and Lunga's launching book 2, and I bought book 1, and it had such great packaging. And I realized I went off for 10 minutes on the packaging.
I know, it's beautiful.
And the thing is, guys, I'm a small creator here, right? It's not like I'm bringing in $50,000, $100,000 campaigns. It was a $4,000 campaign. But the stickers, the little extra touch, it doesn't really cost that much. You had a Gemini mailer, which you're going to buy anyway, because anyone who's doing comic book needs to. I don't care. Don't bitch. It's what are they, $1.50, I think, or something like that each? Get the fucking Gemini.
Oh, for the Geminis? They come out to 50 cents if you buy 1,000 of them.
If you buy 1,000, right. And if you're going to continue to make comic books, just buy the bulk. You're going to use it. But yeah, it doesn't cost much for that. The stickers on Sticker Mule are cheap. The little envelopes I got off of Amazon, dude. It's not expensive. Even the wax seal, I got off of Etsy for $30. It doesn't cost that much. And you just put all I compare it to a chef. I think John in the country club should understand this.
Definitely.
When you can just slap the food on a plate and throw it in front of someone. It could be the best cooked food in the world, but if it's just thrown on a plate in front of you, you look at it, it doesn't look very appetizing, and you may not enjoy that meal.
Yes.
But if you plate it right, even if it's just nothing special, it's just some little simple piece of food, but you plate it right and you present it right, it instantly puts people in a good mood, and they instantly enjoy that meal before they even tasted it. And that's how I look at the presentation as far as packing and shipping the boxes out.
Yeah, Darth Lunga is like the Emerald Lagasse of comic books, folks.
Bam!
Exactly. Yes.
So John. So
Yes.
I think you just tuned in now. So you missed quite a bit. So I
just saw that like Smiller needs another intervention.
Yeah, he does. So I was saying how like when you're friends with Mike, and Mike blocked me recently, like a month or two ago. So I don't see it much anymore. But when you're friends with Mike, it's like he just digs deeper every day. You try to calm him down every day, tell him, stop it. You're digging deeper and deeper, and soon there's gonna be no getting you out of this. So that's like every day. And now that he's blocked me, I've actually found a little peace because I don't get to see this stupid stuff every day. So this is from like 6 days ago, right? And Mike just keeps digging. So this is oddly specific what he says here. He's like, I got my star blades in. Looks like someone put their knee on the middle of the package, bent all the way through. Oh well, you're in quite the pickle, Ethan.
John.
How funny is it?
Sound a little triggered? Doesn't he sound a little triggered, John?
You sound a little triggered now.
Well, how funny is it? How funny is it though that he gets all specific, like, it was a knee, but it wasn't my knee. Like instead of saying, "Oh man, the post office did this," like he's like, "Oh, I definitely did not do this."
Well,
doesn't it sound like it? Like he did it himself.
Little triggered.
You're a little triggered. I think I'm reading it like he's,
but
I'm
still,
reading it like he's saying that like Ethan shipped it that way. That's what he's trying to imply. It seems. Mike,
he's trying to imply that he admitted he did it himself.
He actually did do it himself.
Well, no, but I'm saying the way he words it here. I don't mean he literally said it, but I'm saying
that's a big.
I'm saying when he says
led with that.
No, I'm saying when he says looks like someone put their knee on the middle of the package, like he's basically just coming out and saying, "Yes, I did it." This is what I
very specific body part.
No, right. It's not like he said somebody just bent it in their hands. It's not like he said somebody did it like that. He's like, no, it was their knee. Like that'd be the last thing I would think of. Like if I'm gonna ruin a book, it's like, yeah, I'm just gonna bend it. But he's like, oh no, they put their knee to it.
Nasser, Mike's apprentice. Nasser is great at digging deep holes.
Yeah, that's Soy Jack. Hi, Soy Jack. I loved your appearance on my own show.
Now, Soy, having dug deep in Nasser's hole, what do you think about that?
What do I think about this packaging?
Nasser's hole.
Oh, Nasser's hole. It's really deep.
No, but like this is what I mean by like.
Well, you know what? It's a closed system, right? It goes from anus to mouth, right? It's
jeez.
Never go that way, Dunga.
Oh no,
Lord, you degenerate.
But no, but look at you guys are sick. But like look at the rest of this, John. So this guy Lombardi says,
hold on a sec. I need to back Isadora issue 2 on Kickstarter.
Thank you, sir.
Real quick. You guys should all back it as well. It's in the description. I'm putting it here in the chat too.
John, for only $5, don't forget the add-on. You can get an Isadora pendant to give to your lovely wife.
That's beautiful.
It is beautiful. Because half of these Comicsgate people don't have girlfriends or ladies in their life, so we need to get these.
Stop saying anti-CG stuff on here.
What?
Yeah,
they don't have wives.
There we go. Okay, gotcha, Lunga.
All right, so John. Lombardi says, well, just contact Ethan Van Sciver customer service. They are the best. Looks better than how I receive Amazon packages these days. And Mike, after all Ethan has done for him, says, I've never heard of him.
Exactly.
After all Ethan did.
Well, that's a pretty poor comeback.
I mean, this is why this is why I think he did it himself, because he's gonna complain about it. And then when somebody says, "Why don't you just message Ethan?" He's like, "I've never heard of him."
That's the thing. If I get something, so I actually had a issue with it was Aspen Comics. I got a beautiful. I'll just show it because why not? I can do that. I
Beautiful.
had a beautiful Michael Turner oversized Soulfire, which they did. It was like the library edition version with a beautiful slipcase, and it came all bent up because they And this was a little bit over $100 of a deal. Okay, here I am. I can actually show my deal. Start cam.
Nice.
All right. Yeah, here it is. And here's a beautiful book. I've still got it sealed because I actually opened the other one and it was all bent up, but I read it anyway. And of course, this Michael Turner art is absolutely beautiful. So I wanted the big, giant, oversized art. And I said, oh, the corner's all dinged up and all that. And they just sent me a new one. I didn't have to just like throw a fit and whine on Twitter or wonder where their customer service was or anything like that. They were on top of it. And usually if you just message a person, you will get that result and get a new book. It's typically how it works.
Customer service.
Right. Yeah.
Yes.
I would even argue if you did it on Indiegogo or Kickstarter, if a backer, that's the most direct communication. If they send you a message right over there, it shouldn't even have to reach Twitter. And to me, the best kind of customer service is the kind that no one hears about.
Yeah,
right. It doesn't. But I don't think Mike wanted actual customer service. He just wanted to dunk on Ethan on Twitter, which is just kind of tacky.
And John, so like when you buy a book, like when you bought that gorgeous Mike Turner book, you understand what you're getting, right? Like you know the artist's work and you buy it because you like their art, right?
Correct.
So tell me why here, Well Read, who I absolutely despise, but Well Read says, if you don't want it, one of our reviewers is eager to get his copy as soon as possible. At this point, he'll be waiting until late June when the signed copies hopefully go out. To which Mike replies, I'll have to give it a read first. First glance, it looks like a bunch of Ken and Barbie dolls, which I know how those look for some reason. Zero expression in 90% of the faces, which all look dead on identical. So first of all, Mike has hired Kyle before. And second of all, he looked at the campaign. He knew what he was buying. Why is he now suddenly like, oh, there's zero expression in 90% of the faces, which look dead on identical? He draws the same face.
Well, you know what? It's EVS derangement syndrome, and so he's bitter. He's mad that his campaigns aren't going as well as they used to, and he just wants to just lash out. And dude, just Mike, just stop.
Mike, please stop.
Please, just like you can have fun with us again and just love comics and enjoy yourself again. It's not hard.
Foot in mouth syndrome.
Yeah, he's going on air with Risey of all people. He can come on and have fun with us anytime, right, Nassie?
Yeah. I like how Mike ignores ones like these for like Eddie Winkler here, whose book looks great, by the way, Sovereign Wolf. You guys should all go back to that too. Says, I'm sure EVS or Kyle would have no problem issuing a replacement. However, in my opinion, I think this could have been taken care of privately as it was clearly not their fault. Either way, I hope it all works out for you, Mike. Looking forward to getting Lone Star. Take care. And Mike just ignores that. Instead of saying, at very least just say thanks.
Lone Star! Yes.
Right. Derangement Star.
Oh my God. Oh, Nasser. Now, if you had a customer that had that, would you? Oh, look at this guy. Tug got his mailbox fixed. That's great. Look at that. Look at that. Tug got it. Now, so if you had a customer, wouldn't you expect them to be DMing you with a problem first and just rushing to Twitter?
Yeah, in fact, the very, very, very few times I ever had a book that didn't arrive, probably I could count on my fingers how many times, they just sent me a message through the campaign and they're like, hey, it didn't show up. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll just send you another one. Don't worry about it. It'll go out on Tuesday or something.
Unless you have that customer blocked. Now, how are they supposed to get a hold of you? Because do you think that Mike and EBS have each other blocked?
I don't think so. No, I don't think so. No, they've gone back and forth with each other on Twitter. So
look at Simple Jack is not so simple anymore. He's asking, why is there no all caps tape on that package right there?
Well, this isn't the package. This is somebody else saying that's how I got my Jawbreakers.
Jawbreakers. Look at that. No, I guess you are simple, Soy Jack. Yes.
And then Mike is backtracking. Let's see. Ringy542 says,
Oh,
blame the courier, not the shipper. And he says, I didn't blame the shipper.
yes, he did.
He literally did.
Not looking good, Ethan. What the hell does that mean? Did you say not looking good, USPS? No.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. Oh my
Jeez.
goodness. Hold on. Let me stop my screen for just 1 second so we could go over here and take a look at Isadora. I guarantee you guys this book will not come bent up with Mike's knee in it. It went up. I think that was from John back.
Look at that.
That was from me, my friend.
49 backers.
49. Let's get it backer number 50. I know it's not a Indiegogo, but I think Lunga, you do plan to do an Indiegogo after this, don't you?
Yeah. I was gonna do a second chance campaign on Indiegogo after this one's over.
Yeah, but if you guys want it quickest, I mean, back it here on Kickstarter.
Yeah,
I backed it.
And the Indiegogo is not going to have all the stretch goals like this one does. Speaking of which, another announcement, guys. Surprise!
Oh, another one?
Yes. George did that print, right? He is now offered. If you guys are familiar with anything that George has done, he's done those puzzles, the versus puzzles. He's going to do a Joe King versus Isadora puzzle. Cool. It's going to be available to all backers right now. So anyone who backs the book is going to get that as well.
More value.
Cool. So yeah, we got 86 people in here. You guys should all go back. This is only $10. That's nothing. Most of these campaigns, you end up spending like $30 or more. So I mean, it's
if you do that, that $10 one, you're going to get whichever cover you pick, either the Espen cover or the Joke or the Vic King cover for the $10 tiers. You're going to get that book. You're going to get the PDF of issue 1 and issue 2. You're going to get the if we hit the goal, obviously you're going to get the George Gastis 8x10 print, and you're going to get the puzzle.
And if we hit 5,000. And if we hit $5,000, every single backer will receive the official first ever Soy Rage Adora trading card. It's going to be beautiful. So this will give reason for all these previous backers right now, all the people that have already backed in the chat, to grab your link, share it on Twitter, share it on Tumblr, share it on Grindr like Nasser does all the time.
What?
Yes.
No, on that. You're gross.
Yeah.
Have you seen this yet,
John?
What did I say? I'm sorry.
The Soy Rage card.
No,
I think this is. I think this is the updated one. Here we go.
Oh my God! There's the updated one.
That's disgusting. You would ruin your campaign with this.
Oh my God, Lunga! Really? Oh my God! I want to vomit. I just got myself some food, and I'm like, ugh.
You ruined your campaign with that card.
Listen, it's in demand. It's in demand, Nasser. I gotta give listen. Even if I am personally disgusted. I gotta give the people what they want.
Look at that, folks. This is the completed card, the finished with all the touch-ups. You have my wonderful little coif, all blonde into the front. You have me tagging my name over the Dora. It's beautiful. Yes.
At first, AG Zeno Q says $10 too much for my blood. Then says, that card alone is worth $10.
There you go. Exactly. See, but we have to hit $5,000, guys, for that card to become a reality. So
this is the thing, I'm not cheap like Nasser. You got to pay me for my services. What's
that supposed to mean?
Never you mind, honey. Okay, back to your campaign, Lunga.
Yeah.
What else should they know about this beautiful creature, Isadora? What's her backstory?
She is a woman from ancient Rome, and just before the eruption of Pompeii, she was pulled out by the King in Yellow to become his herald. If people aren't familiar with the King in Yellow, it comes from Lovecraftian lore. It also was actually created by Chambers prior to Lovecraft, and Lovecraft took it and added it to some of his stories as well. And it's kind of an ambiguous kind of character. There's been a lot of changes and usages. Most recently, if people remember, if they ever watched True Detectives on HBO, the first season, they mentioned the King in Yellow in True Detective.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of mythos surrounding him. So I'm adding my own spin to it. You know what I mean? So I have it kind of to where it's like a Galactus, a Silver Surfer kind of deal. She's his herald, and she comes with the yellow sign to Earth to periodically to grab souls for him to make them go insane and take souls for him back to Carcosa, where the dimension where he resides. But she's managed to put him to sleep in a slumber, and she's now living her life the way she wants to. And she's freed herself after 2,000 years of service to him. And she is human, but she does have sorceress powers beforehand. And the immortal chains basically give her immortality and invulnerability and stuff like that with the powers. And the yellow sign gives her, powers of insanity induction and empathy induction as well and stuff like that. So there's a whole big story here, and there's going to be more. I don't want to give spoilers away because it's going to build up in this issue where it's going to give you a little more hints of what's to come. But there's a story arc. There's a revenge story arc involved here. There's a humanistic kind of story arc involved here as well. So I think it's an intriguing story, and I hope everyone else does too.
Excellent.
Awesome. I dig it. I like this issue 1. I look forward to this.
And do you know what else has female succubi like his little demonesses, whatever you want to call them? Nasser. What else? If people like demon ladies and women with supernatural-esque powers, what else could these lovely people in the chat go back right now that's in demand on Indiegogo?
I don't know. It sounds like my life story. But yeah, but you guys get back. Secret.
Oh, there he is. There he is.
Hey. There's Soy Rage in hell. All these souls are screaming. They're in pain, and Soy Rage is in the middle of it all, laughing, saying, "Yes, I love the burn."
Nasser, why would you ruin your book that way, Nasser?
I thought with Jason, you should have heard me. I never yelled at anybody, not even testify. Like, I yelled at Jason. I called him up. I was screaming. I told him, get this. I actually let a few curse words slip, and I was like, get this out of. I said, get this garbage out of our book.
Oh,
I was screaming.
I thought you were gonna say, "Get that out of me," like you said last night.
No, not like that. But I said, get this out of our book. It's ruining it. I don't want this stain on our book. It's a great book, and he ruined it having Soy Rage in there.
Oh, but you know what's not a stain? Look at that booty.
Just laughed. He just
look at
laughed
that booty. Yes.
And all he did was laugh at me.
That is quite rotund.
Look at it.
Backstory. A lot of backstory on this page.
Yes. Oh, go scroll down. Let's look at this whole page. Oh, look at that. That is great artwork. Jason does a hell of a job. And you can get trading cards on this one too, correct?
Yes, there's the Billy Basco trading card. For some reason, he drew me as a zombie with the Necronomicon. Maybe I'll get Billy to do another card. Maybe he'll do a Soy Rage card.
Oh, you know what I thought of, Nasser? You could get this trading card with you as Nasser, the zombie Nasser, and you can get Lungas if we hit the 5,000 stretch goal as me as Soydora, and you can put these next to each other right in a binder.
No,
we can be together forever, Nasser.
No, no. I want to be as far away from you as possible. I don't want to be anywhere near you. I don't want my likeness to be near you. I don't want our cards together in some binder. That's gross.
Guys, no, Nasser, you don't understand the selling point. Guys, it's like crossover episodes. You know how you have to get both books to get the story and a crossover? Well, if you need to put these cards together, you need to back both books as a crossover so you can join the two cards as they belong to be.
When's the Nasser and Soy romance comic book coming out?
Don't you worry, we're working on it. Soy
Okay.
Squatch with
Soy
Nasser
Squatch.
Hunter. Yes.
Nasser
We're thinking about having Soy Rage merch.
Oh my God! No, don't spill the tea yet. So, John, what do you have coming up?
Oh, hold on.
now?
I have. Oh wait, on
What?
wrong tab. I have to share one other thing real quick.
Oh, okay.
Also. Here we go. All my books signed. If you guys want to back this, we're at $390. Only $110 away. If somebody just backs the feature tier, which are all 10 of my books for $150 shipped to the US, then we'll be funded. That's $150 shipped to the US. That's all 10 of my books. That each one comes out to $15, which is a great deal considering half of them are just $10 unsigned on Amazon. So $5 more. I mean, you get everything signed. So yeah, if you guys want to get that, here's the link in the chat, and it's in the description too.
So you actually have sold a lot of books doing that, right, Nasser? I mean, I think you've hit your goal for the year because you only sold so many last year, and you've already surpassed that, right?
Well, yeah, not even counting the Indiegogo. We've sold 134 books on Amazon and Kindle this year. Last year, we sold 122. So we're already past it.
I'm proud of you, Nasser.
Thank you.
Good work, Nasser.
Yes.
Thanks.
You actually did something, Nasser. You set your mind to it. You're not like some of these other people that are just procrastinating. You actually are writing something, and you have something to show for all your hard work. So you should be applauded for that, Nasser.
Thank you. And
Hold me. Hold me.
I'm not gonna hold you. You're still on this. I thought you were done. After the last stream, I thought you were done. I thought maybe you could be trusted on this stream, but you can't. You keep saying this gross stuff.
John, what are you selling? John, what are you selling now? Nasser's triggered.
MicahCuctus.com.
John, I know you just released a new book on Amazon. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
I did. I just threw that down in the chat too.
Let's hear about it. Take it away.
All right. This is the Dryad Queen. It is a classic fantasy with elves and dwarves and undead. And I wrote it with my good friend Morgan Newquist. And this is going to be the start of our new fantasy trilogy, which I'm very excited about. So we got a great cover for it too, as always, with my books.
Where's the paperback?
There's no paperback yet. We're working on it.
Oh.
I just won a big lawsuit, so I'm like, oh shit, I better put a book out while people are paying attention to me.
Right.
Yes.
Oh man, buy now with one click.
With one click. So this is it. We got it on Kindle right now, and everybody just reads books on Kindle.
I said I just bought it.
Oh, thanks, Nasser. You're sweet.
Yes.
Oh, Nazi. So yeah, very excited. Just came out with this brand spanking new. If you love fantasy, this is where to go. We're trying to do like that classic Tolkien style that you guys used to love before.
Yeah,
before the Amazon adaptations of all this shit.
Right, I caught the end of your stream, and you were saying we're gonna take back fantasy. Why don't you ramble about that a little
fantasy? There's some shitty people in fantasy right now. There's like George R.R. Martin. He's a big SJW.
Oh, he's the worst.
Are there hobbits in this?
John,
you
should
maybe the next one for you. So
okay.
John, you should have seen my face. This dude at work, he was like, "Hey, so do you watch Game of Thrones?" I was just like, "No," and he was like, "Why?" And I didn't want to get into the conversation, so I just said I don't. But in my mind, I was like, "It's degenerate and it's trash."
Yeah,
that's how Nasser treats people he works with. He just looks at him like, "No, you're trash."
Trash.
Yeah. No, I didn't tell him that, but I was actually bothered. I was just like, "No."
No wonder Donald screwed you. You're working with people like that.
What?
Well, Donald is degenerate and trash. Let's be fair.
Completely.
Yeah.
So,
John, you know I'm a fantasy novelist as well, right?
Yeah, you do.
Oh yeah, Isadora's a book too, isn't it?
Oh, that's right, Mr.
Oh,
Lunga.
Yeah.
We have so much in common, me and Lunga. It's kind of weird.
And by the way, before I got into comic books, for all this, guys, I was doing collector boxes for this too.
Whoa, collector boxes.
Okay,
Lunga, do you have a link to that?
Magnets? Yeah, it's Amazon as well.
Well, put it in like the private chat because I got and for anybody looking for Lunga stuff, because this was sort of a shill stream for him. It was a Dunk on Mike stream, but also the shill for him. Lunga's Kickstarter right now for his comic. This is issue 2, and also his YouTube channel. They're both in the description. So we got 74 people in here. So please check it out, you guys. Down below in the description, you can find his links. So the first 2 links in the chat, but also I'm going to put his Amazon link whenever you send it to me, Lunga.
Yeah, I'm putting it up right now.
All right.
Well, fantasy's all been overrun by SJW's yucky gum, unfortunately. So we had George R.R. Martin. I used to be a big Brandon Sanderson fan until his editor started talking shit about me on Facebook. I don't know them. I don't know him at all personally. He just started going
he never
on.
called his editor out on it?
No, and I was like, Brandon,
that's disappointing.
Like this is lousy. But Brandon kind of bent the knee to the SJWs, and I read all of his books for a long time. And he's actually a pretty solid writer, a little bit of a one-trick pony, but he can write. But in his later books, he started just inserting little gay things into it, just to like make the editors happy, just like Soy likes.
Now you're talking my language.
That's right.
Little gay things in an answer.
He just loves inserting little gay things now. It's like, come on. And I'm like, and I remember Brandon had a statement a long time ago. If you guys are fantasy fans and know him, he had a statement. He's like, I'm not putting in gay characters because like I'm Mormon. I don't believe in that. I just don't want to be writing about that. And he totally went back on it and totally went back on his religion, his convictions, all just to take the ticket. And so, supporting people like me and Lunga and Nasser, we're not going to take the ticket. We're not going to be working for these evil corporations that are going to tell us what to write, what kind of identities to put in our shit. So you're supporting the right people here.
John, you know what I was writing this morning?
Little gay things.
No, I was writing. I'm writing one of my noir novels because I started writing some mystery stuff. And
yeah,
there's
you're excited
actually
about that.
right, and there's actually this scene in this chapter where the main characters actually go to church. Could you believe that? Could you believe picking up a book in 2021 and the characters go to church? They actually pray. They pray about stuff. They talk to God. You know, could you imagine that?
Beautiful.
Nasser, speaking of little gay things, how's your Gremlin book doing?
Creepsters. No, Creepsters.
Oh.
Yeah, I
So it's going to make this entire stream about little gay things now.
Yeah,
I started paying somebody for designs for Creepsters. It's if you guys like, if you guys like critters or gremlins or ghoulies or anything like
little
that.
Little gay things.
Just shut up.
Yes.
No, but
gay things running around. Yes, Nasser, tell us more.
No, I'm not going to tell you more. No, but
I'll tell you all about it.
No. But anyways. So yeah, we've been going for over an hour, and I have a flight tomorrow morning, and I still haven't packed. So
where you going?
So
what time are you picking up at the airport? Sorry, Rich.
Oh,
no, he's not picking me up.
$800. He told me.
No, I'm going to Oklahoma to visit some family. Okay.
And Nasser, make sure you pack right this time, because remember when last time you came over, you only packed your thong and your Speedos, and it was cold as hell.
What was wrong with that? We never left the house.
Yeah, that's right. Oh.
Okay. But anyways. One last time, I will open up here Lunga's Kickstarter. Let's see if we got him another backer. I really want to see him get one more backer.
50, and no.
And no,
but seriously, but guys, yeah, if you guys,
well, you want to show them the tiers? Let's just show them the tiers real quick.
Yeah, let's look through the tiers. Yeah, we'll look through the tiers before we go here. Let me put up on the screen, and let me scroll down here. Alrighty, so we'll scroll through these. I was surprised to see that Vic's original art sold. Could you believe somebody bought Vic's art?
Oh, you did,
Vic.
Yes.
Oh, he did. He's right.
Yeah,
but yeah. So here's issue 2, variant A, and this is from Espin.
And wait a minute, Nasser. Bic's cover is already drawn, right, for this Lunga, so you ain't gonna have to wait for Bic's slow ass.
It's already drawn. It's already drawn.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
I see you, Vic. How you doing? All right, go ahead.
Oh man, but yeah, all right. So issue 2, variant A from Espin, and that's with free U.S. shipping too. So this is $10 ship. That's a steal. That really is.
And by the way,
when
these
you pay
are
so much. Oh, go on.
Sorry, the Espin cover and the Viking cover are both wraparound covers too. It's a wraparound front and back.
Awesome.
Nice.
Awesome. So $10. It comes signed. You also get a PDF copy too. That's a really great deal. And this book, by the way, is 24 pages. For anybody wondering, and here's Vic King's cover, which is the one I backed.
But, me too.
Yeah. So Vic, your 2 supporters are on this stream.
Vic.
Yes.
All right, and then here's $20 for covers A and B, and then issue 2, variant A with an 11x17 print.
No, that's the one I backed with the jumbo print with Vic. Yes, because I want that on my wall, framed.
Next one.
Yes.
All right, yeah. So those 2 tiers, $20, you get the book plus a print. Let's see, $45, you get issues 1 and 2 and a 48-page metal cover. You got to show me where you're getting these metal covers.
It was actually on Ready Comics. If you go, they don't have it listed as metal covers right on the front. If you go to metal prints, one of the options in there is comic books, so you can actually do a standard size comic book as a.
Oh man, Ready Comics. All right, I'm going to look at that. I don't think I've heard of them. But all right, and let's see. So this is a limited Mark McKenna cover, and I think there's a colored version and a white version.
a virgin black and white.
It's black and white. Diversity. Yes.
It just is color.
Diversity, Nasser. Diversity. Come on.
But yeah. And big surprise, somebody waiting on Vic to do something. Earthmind says, "Hey, Vic King, hope all is well. Did you ever have a chance to ship that book?" Oh, you're busy, man. He's not busy. Vic, ship his stuff. He paid for it, okay? But $50 for that limited Mike McKenna colored variant, and then oops, I got lost here. Okay, here we go. Yeah, okay. So this is the metal book plus variants A and B, all sorts of combinations here.
And that's a double-sized issue. That's both issues 1 and 2 together in like a full-size graphic novel. Correct?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. And then the Mark McKenna cover, the black and white Virgin, $100.
Oh.
How many are these limited to? Let's see.
20.
Okay, so 19 left out of 20. Super rare. You guys should get that. And the 11 by 17, not safe for work, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, I have an NSFW print done by Chuck DeArt. He did it for the issue 1. That was a $300 tier to get that print.
Yeah.
But I'm offering it out here for $100 with the book.
Yeah, if you want the boobies, folks, you got to pay for them. Yes.
All right, and here's Get Drawn Into the Comic. So it says, this is the Super Backer tier. You can single-handedly fund almost half of the campaign. With this tier, you will get variant A and B copies, the Metal Book issue 1 and 2 Collector's Edition, all in the Collector's Box, and this is a lot. You'll be drawn into one of the pages of issue 2 as a background character. There's only one of these tiers. So you guys get everything, Collector's Box, the A and B covers, the metal cover, and you get drawn into the book. That's a sweet deal.
And I think the Soy Rage card will be available if somebody backs that tier too.
Yes.
Woo! Yes.
And then all gone is Vic's art.
Yeah.
But all right, guys. So anyways, that's it for this stream. F. Smiller.
Trigger!
Mike, come on, Mike. Mike, what are you doing? But anyway, everybody back Lunga. All 3 of his links are in the description. They're the very first 3 links. So back his Kickstarter, sub to his YouTube, and you could also get his novel on Amazon, all in the description. Support John with John. I forgot to put the link in the description, but I'm actually going to do that right now because I still have it open here.
Thank you.
So,
I'll throw it back in the chat. It's The Dryad Queen, my new fantasy novel right now. If you love epic fantasy of the past, this is going to be for you. We're making fantasy great again.
Yes.
Right. Well, I'm just going to keep us going for one more second while I put it in here. So, all right, here we go. So I'm just going to put John's book because I don't know how to spell the one word in it. But
Dryad is spelled D-R-Y-A-D.
All right, I just put John's
Nasser's
book.
a writer, folks. Don't forget it. Nasser's a
there we
writer.
go. And of course, my links, as always, are in the description.
Nasser, do you know what a dryad is? Are you a fantasy? Lunga does.
Yeah.
Nasser's ass is pretty dry.
Dryads are part of the Fae. They
Correct.
Are
Fae?
forest,
now you're talking about
sprites.
me. I'm
Forest
a Fae,
sprites.
they say.
So, yes. So we have one fantasy fan on the panel here, and we have Soy, who's got his own fantasies going of Nasser.
Yes.
Right.
I'm a Fae.
Sick.
Yes. Lunga, take us away to your strange and magical lands, will you please?
I don't offer those kind of services. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. But anyways, guys, and again, for anybody that doesn't know, I'm going to be out of town for like a week. So next stream will be in like a week or so. But anyways, see you soon, Soy Rage. Looking forward to meeting you in person, everybody.
I got everything you need, Nasser. We're all taken care of.
Sounds good, man. I look forward to those costumes.